This is our continuing coverage of the U.S. presidential election, and we have some huge breaking developments coming in right this minute. The Associated Press, in the latest coming in, has now called the election in favor of Joe Biden. The Associated Press has declared Joe Biden the winner, the 46th president of the United States, according to Associated Press. As per the numbers just coming in, we can tell you that the Associated Press has given 284 electoral college votes to Joe Biden as opposed to 214 for Donald Trump. Joe Biden sailing way beyond the magic figure of 270 electoral college votes. That map on your screen, the Associated Press has declared Joe Biden to be the 46th president of the United States of America. AP has declared Biden the winner in Pennsylvania. Remember, that was the crucial battleground state. 20 electoral votes in Pennsylvania going to Joe Biden, taking his total tally up to 284. Kamala Harris now will become the first Indian origin vice president of the United States. The Associated Press, in news just coming in, has now declared Joe Biden to be the next president of the United States of America. It's been a long wait, 4 days since Election Day, a closely watched contest, a tight race in a number of those battleground states. Remember, Georgia, Pennsylvania have been the two battleground states that we have been closely monitoring. As per the latest numbers, the Associated Press, after that close contest in Pennsylvania, has declared Pennsylvania has gone to Joe Biden, which means 20 electoral seats, electoral college votes going to Joe Biden. And that would take his overall tally to 284 electoral college votes. The Associated Press calling the election in favor of Joe Biden, declaring him to be the winner. If you're just joining us, this is the moment that the entire world has been waiting for. Anticipation has been running high for over 50 hours now. As with each passing hour, it looked like the contest was too close to call, with the battleground states declaring Joe Biden to be the winner. Pennsylvania being the latest one, where the Associated Press has now declared Joe Biden to be the winner. Pennsylvania has a huge chunk of 20 electoral college votes, which means that Joe Biden has been declared to be the next president of the United States, according to the Associated Press. He has been declared the winner in Pennsylvania. His victory came after more than 3 days of uncertainty. Election officials sorted through a surge of mail-in votes, which also led to this delay in processing of some ballots. As you've been also closely watching the reactions coming in from both the campaigns, Donald Trump has been wanting that the vote counting should stop. He's been taking to Twitter, making his statements, also addressing the nation, saying and alleging that there has been widespread voter fraud. Over the last few hours, we've seen statements coming in from the Trump campaign talking about the legal challenges, talking about how they will be challenging the vote count. In the latest that's coming in now, the Associated Press has declared Joe Biden to be the next president of the United States. The Associated Press has called Pennsylvania for Joe Biden, 20 electoral college votes. The map on your screen, if you're just joining us, 284 electoral college votes now going to Joe Biden. That takes him way beyond the magic number of 270, which is required to become the next president of the United States. While the Trump campaign has been talking about what they call widespread voter fraud, wanting that the vote counting should stop, the Joe Biden campaign has consistently maintained that every vote should be counted, that every ballot will be respected. Now, in Pennsylvania, where the contest has been so close to call over the last few hours.
He hasn't done it, he doesn't mean it. But there's a lot of Republicans that do mean it. So I'm confident we can get it done.
In the states of Georgia and Pennsylvania, the two battleground states, over the last few hours, we've been keeping you up to speed with the numbers. Remember, the election officials in Georgia had also earlier announced that there will be a recount. Joe Biden, in the latest statement that he had given out, once again addressing the Americans, stressing on how every vote will be counted, pledging that tensions are running high, but urging Americans to remain calm and patient and let the process work out. Well, the process at the moment has worked out in the favor of Joe Biden, who has been declared the winner by the Associated Press. Remember, traditionally, AP has been calling out the winner of the presidential battles. Anticipation that's been running high, and hours, days of counting, a lot of back and forth, allegations and counter allegations being traded by the two camps. It's been a polarized election campaign, but even the days leading up to this final result day, there have been ugly remarks and barbs that have been exchanged between the two campaigns. Overall, the voting process and the counting process has also come under the scanner as per the Trump campaign, which has alleged widespread, what they call widespread voter fraud. Senior journalist Ray Locker is now joining us live from Washington, D.C. for more on that. Ray, as per the latest coming in from the Associated Press, they have called the election in favor of Joe Biden. He is set to be the next president of the United States. Help us better understand what happens now with the recount that is to be held in Georgia and the legal challenges that the Trump team has already been preparing for.
Well, the legal challenges are really going to go nowhere. You need to have tangible evidence that there was fraud, and there has not been any tangible evidence. There have been allegations, just as President Trump made allegations 4 years ago when he lost a popular vote by 2.9 million voters. He claimed there was fraud. No one found any. So I don't worry about the legal challenges. The Georgia recount is going to happen because the margin between the two candidates was within a certain percentage. Georgia officials say that they don't think that a recount will change the outcome of the election in that state. So I think right now we're looking at Joe Biden as the president-elect of the United States. We go through the normal transition period. It doesn't really matter if President Trump concedes or not. That's a norm. It's not a constitutional requirement. And really, as long as every state certifies its election results on the given date in December, the exact date I don't really know right now, then everything goes according to plan. There has to be, demonstrated fraud for anything to change this, and so far there isn't any sign of that.